Even if it's just rain, the ground is already so soaked we can't absorb much more.
And Alexandra Lewis is live in Preble County, and she starts our team coverage of the weather conditions to our west. Alex.
Well, it's raining pretty steadily but softly now. We've actually gotten a nice lull in the last 30 minutes because it was raining really heavily about an hour ago with a lot of lightning and some really strong thunder as well. Now, we rolled into town at about 5 o'clock. We were passing through Trotwood. It started pouring, and it just really started to ease up during our journey west. Now, parts of our drive that were difficult to see the road in front of us, but of course we just went really slowly and made it through those sketchy areas. We haven't seen any real flooding, which is definitely a good thing, but there were some few spots of that high water we're going to keep our eyes out for. We've been dealing with a lot of those flash flooding all over the Miami Valley recently. And with tonight's impending storms, car experts want us to remind you to never drive through those standing water areas, but if your car is submerged, you should never try to start it.
Starting the vehicle itself, if it is submerged too much, it can pull water into the engine compartment or into the oil pan, and at that point can ruin the engine and lock it up.
We're told that damage can cost anywhere from $3,000 to $7,000, so of course never worth risking it. Now tonight people are still cleaning up from last night's storms, and we're going to continue our team coverage with Elise Coulter, who's live in Riverside with people who are still waiting to get their power back on.
Yeah, Alexandra, neighbors here are still picking up the pieces, and actually this is a lot calmer than what it was when you saw me at 6 o'clock. The storm moved pretty quickly through here, a lot of wind, a lot of rain, but check this out. This tree was uprooted. You could actually see the roots here, and then check this out over here. This is a metal shed from somebody's yard that was blown and wrapped around this tree. Now, with the extensive damage from last night's storms, again, some might not have power until tomorrow.
Birds singing, and the sun shining. Everything seems to be back to normal. Well, almost.
I heard a boom. I heard it like fall, and it was really, really loud.
From an angle, it looked like it had landed on the house.
The boys heard this massive tree fall in the front yard of their grandparents' house.
We were really kind of scared because we thought it could have hit the house if it was, a lot bigger.
Luckily, it didn't, and no one was hurt. But the sound of birds singing was soon covered up by this.
That's the worst one I've seen.
Jerry Hughes watched the storm from his front porch, and he says he hasn't seen anything like it in the 18 years he's lived there.
That had to be doing about 80 because everything was blowing. You couldn't see nothing at all.
His neighborhood full of trucks and busy with people cleaning up.
Usually get a few branches broken out, but not whole trees.
Just tremendous amount of tree damage.
The extensive damage had kept 600 DP&L crews busy overnight and throughout the day.
For a cell in this contained area, which we don't see very often, it really is a tremendous amount of damage.
Crews will continue to work and be ready for more dangerous storms that could hit the Miami Valley.
If Mother Nature throws us another curveball, we'll be right here doing the exact same thing, safely, quickly restoring power to everybody throughout the Miami Valley.
Yeah, right now there's just under 1,000 DP&L customers without power. I'm sure the majority of those are right here in this neighborhood. They were hit pretty hard last night. Now back out here live, again, it just rained and stormed, and I don't know if you could hear off in the distance through my microphone, but the thunderstorm is now behind us over here, and you can still hear a few rumbles of thunder. DP&L will continue to be out here trying to get everybody's power turned back on, but again, it may take until tomorrow because of the extensive damage, so they're asking for your patience. For now, reporting live in Riverside, Elise Coulter, Fox 45 News.